there was nothing called as a cloud, AWS, if you have heard of. Okay, there was nothing as cloud architecture. So infrastructure is a system or a machine. So companies used to buy these machines, okay, keep it in a server room or keep it in a room. Why we call it as a server room? Because it needs certain level of cooling and all of that. Cooling, dust free, so that we can sustain those servers for a long time. We cannot just go ahead and take it. And it's of a higher capacity. So that's why we call it as servers or server rooms. And deploy these, like do some virtualization, create some small systems from this big system or a big server. Okay, that's where VMware, Dell and all of that come into picture. Okay, they will have, so we have one big system. Okay, we'll use some VMware application to make it into small fragments of systems. Okay, virtual systems. Okay, then we'll deploy our application on those systems and let the request routing happen the way I have explained it to be. Okay, before this virtualization, it used to be different servers only. Okay, so there used to be different physical servers that will be kept in the server room. People used to go there, manage that, and that's why system engineers and network engineers and other teams were required. Okay, they are still required. There are a lot of companies that who still have a data center. Okay, and they keep their data, their customers' data in the data center itself, so that it's safe because it's with them. Okay, they can understand, they can control everything, they can restrict people movement, etc. Okay, now then in the last few decades we have seen a rise or a sophisticated way of these servers. Okay, initially there's going to be, like, if we need 10 machines, then there is going to be 10 servers with X capacity or a higher capacity. Okay, now problem is that if tomorrow you want a new server in this kind of an architecture, you'll have to go ahead, buy it from probably a vendor. Your vendor will come, install it in the server room, and that's how systems used to happen. Okay, they used to have routers, switches, internet connection, everything is managed by you. So internet connection, electricity, router, switches, networks, systems, everything needs to be managed by you. Okay, that's called as a server room. Now big companies can go ahead and manage those on their own. Okay, because they have like lot of money, they can spend a lot of money. But now when times have changed, there are new companies that are coming in, there are new companies that are coming in. So initially setting up these servers, getting all these servers started, it is very difficult for a company to do a lot of this investment. Okay, because buying these servers, okay, and setting up their electricity, their internet backups, because you need your system to be 100% available, which means you have backups, you have your internet backup, you have your electricity backup, you need inverters, you need all of these things needs to be managed by you as a team. Now today, if you want to start a company and you have to do all of this, it will become a difficult entry point for you. Correct? You don't want to, like, if all of this is going to take crores of rupees, okay, you don't want to spend all of that right now. Okay, because if you would have had it in the first place, why are you doing all of that? Okay, or a person who already has it can actually do that, but it's again a risk. Okay, a risk to, even before starting reaching your customers, even before selling anything, you'll have to have all the systems. You'll have to have a network engineer, you'll have to have an engineer who is managing these also 24/7. Okay, so now it was a lot of cost, which is why there was something called as virtualization that came into picture. That means there used to be few servers, okay, and using virtualization we used to like fragment those servers in multiple virtual machines, which means that they are system inside a system, Okay, they are virtually there, they are not physically there. It's like a virtual system that's there. Example VR, virtual reality. You watch you put you put an instrument in front of your eyes and you start seeing something that's not there. Virtual. Okay, it's virtual, it's not real, but you kind of assume that that is happening. Okay, or it makes you feel that that's happening. Similarly, there is only one server or few servers. Okay, on that we can go ahead and make like approximately 3-4 servers based on the capacity of the server that you have. Okay, they will be a virtual machine. That is, it's not a physical unit, it's a logical unit. It's there but it's not physically present. It's like you'll see a RAM, you'll see an operating system, you'll see everything. Okay, we'll discuss this in length when we'll be starting Docker, and we'll discuss at length more about virtualization, but I'm like kind of helping you understand the evolution of infrastructure here.